on Monday. On Monday, it's a bank holiday in UK, so I personally will not trade and I will not produce the bias because it will be a very, very calm day. But nonetheless, what do we have as news? Not a lot. We can monitor the US dollar ISM manufacturing PMI, but just monitor it because it's rarely an important news and nothing else. Know that it is also a bank holiday in Japan. I think it's the Children Day in Japan. Not sure, but no, the Constitution Day. Yeah. So the Children's Day is on another day. Then now we will have.
I'll scroll down.
We will have big days because we have 3 central banks this week. So Tuesday we have the big one with the OZ, with the cash rate and the RBA, Reserve Bank of Australia rate statement.
Yep.
Then we will have, let's see else, the Kiwi GDP price index all-time frames.
Yep.
I will monitor the RBNZ financial stability report.
Yep.
And that's it for Tuesday.
Okay. I'll leave that for the Kiwis.
Yeah, but it's not really a very important news, in fact.
Yep.
You know, the Kiwi is a too small currency.
I know, but if that's all you got to trade with.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Wednesday.
On Wednesday, yeah, on Wednesday. So we will have, monitor the Euro-German 10-year bond auction. Then we will have the US dollar ADP non-farm employment change all-time frames. The CAD and the US dollar trade balance all-time frames.
Yep.
We can also monitor the US dollar ISM services PMI and the crude oil inventories, of course. Then we have the second big one with the FOMC statement, the Federal funds rate, and the press conference. Yeah, high impact. Everyone is expected to see an increase of 50 basis points. I don't believe, but who knows? And then what do we have? We have again the OZ trade balance all-time frames and the cash in services PMI to monitor.
Okay, and scrolling.
Yeah. On Thursday, I think we have the Bank of England, yes. So on Thursday, we will have monitor the Euro-Spanish 10-year bond auction and the Euro-French 10-year bond auction.
Swiss CPI.
Sorry, the Swiss CPI, yes, all-time frames.
Okay, monitored, done.
Monitor, yeah. The OPEC meeting to monitor, of course. Yep. And then we have the big one with the Pound, Bank of England monetary policy report, MPC official bank rate votes, and monetary policy summary, and then the official bank rate. Then I will continue to monitor the US dollar unemployment claims.
Ooh. Early here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Monitor the US dollar natural gas storage.
Yep.
I will still monitor the yen Tokyo core CPI year over year and monitor the OZ RBA monetary policy statement.
Okay, I'll monitor. Okay. And Friday.
No, it's simply monitor because we will have the Bank of Australia meeting 2 days earlier.
Yeah.
So on Friday we will have the Pound Halifax HPI month over month under H4.
Mm-hmm.
The Pound Construction PMI under H4. We have another big one, with the CAD and the US dollar employment and unemployment change or rate, so the non-farm payroll for the US dollar. And then, and that's it, in fact.
Okay, and just so that people know, why are they only impact? That's unusual. Okay, I've added one extra line.
I would not say that for the CAD we will have a high impact, but I would say all time frame, that's more correct.
All right. So what I was trying to say was here I've added an extra line for the non-farm payroll revision. Comes out 2 or 3 minutes after the main
2 minutes.
link. Okay. And okay, so if the reason we go through these is so that you're aware of when there's high impact all time frame or under H4 news coming up. These ones are the ones to be careful of, because if there's a surprise coming up on them, they can cause that price, that currency to bounce around a bit and could impact on your account, not the profits, but your account. So we recommend that for until you're aware of what's going on and have got a good basis on the global context, which you can get from Eusebio's Bias Advantage service, a little plug there, that you don't place an order 1 hour prior and you get out of the trades within half an hour of them coming up, just so you don't get caught in any volatility. If you are using his bias service, then sometimes you can actually just sit right the way through them, because you've got a fairly good idea on which way things are going. It used to be that in the past, not so much these days, that when the non-farm payroll came out, there'd be a huge spike both up and down, and people would make their month's worth of money just trading that one news item, and would only trade once a month for those. But that was back in the 2000s. Things have changed a lot these days, and you can hardly see the spike. A lot of times it's still sort of watched widely, but it's really lost its mojo. The other side of things is, I'll pull this across here a bit, and the clock should now appear. Nope, it didn't. You tell it to sit on top and it doesn't. Okay, there it is, Nathan. Is the other thing with the news is there are different currencies have got different strengths. So the smaller currencies, if there's news coming up on these ones and you're not in a pair that's got that currency in it, then you can afford to sit through the news and not worry about it too much. Just keep an eye on it. So if there's news coming up on the Kiwi, and you're in the Euro-US dollar pair, for instance, then it's unlikely that the Kiwi will impact the Euro-US because it's so small. But it has happened. I've seen the pound-dollar jump when a surprise has come up on the Kiwi, when we changed interest rates, I think. So just watch out. If news is coming up on the Euro, the US, or the Yen, it doesn't matter what pair you're in, they can all be impacted by news coming up on that. So just be careful. And the pound kind of sits halfway between them. Okay, I'll leave it at that. If there's any questions, let me know. On the top pairs, these are the ones for this week, and I haven't done this one. 1314 and today's date. Okay, so the ranges have been getting a little bit better, but compared to what they were, they're only sort of coming up to averagey. If I go back to 2019, here was Brexit. Where was Brexit? No, Brexit was way beforehand. Looks like that's the end of that. Things have been, because of COVID, things quietened down quite a bit. Okay, I'll get out of that. And so we've got these as the top 10 pairs, the top pairs. Do you want to add any, or?
To the top 10, I will add the pound card, Chris.
Okay.
Because we may still see some movement on crude oil.
Sure.
And you can go down to the US dollar card, for example.
Oh, that far. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So what we're going to do now is, so instead of trying to monitor 11 pairs each day, we'll reduce it down to just a few for each day based on the news. And when I say we, I mean Eusebio. So let's jump over here. And I'll put this back in and move this back up here. Yes, I want to replace it. Okay. So here's the top pairs plus the CAD.
Yep.
And if these aren't moving too well, then you can use these other pairs here as like backup pairs. Not quite as jumpy around as these ones perhaps, but not quite as much money, but at least less stressful. And to shorten things down even a bit further, we'll match these pairs up with the news for each day. So the news is here, and the other pairs are over here. Excel is behaving itself. That's good. So on Sunday, and we're looking for currency or pairs or currency, the news between 5 p.m. and 5 p.m. each day. So on Sunday we have no news. We ignore monitors and holidays. And on Monday we have no news up to 5 p.m.
Yeah. So Monday will be a delicate day because UK is on holiday. Anyway, let's make a choice. So first choice, pound yen, euro yen.
Okay.
Yeah. Then an old friend, pound Aussie, pound Kiwi.
Yep.
And then a similar couple, euro, Kiwi, euro, Aussie.
Okay. Okay. So there's nothing left after 5 p.m. on Monday. No leftovers. No, I can't pick that up. Why is that? Oh, now I can. Oh, okay. So on Tuesday, we've got the Aussie.
Aussie with the central bank, yeah? Okay.
Yep. And
then
hey, Warren. The Kiwi.
The Kiwi, okay.
That's it.
That's it, okay. So third choice, euro, Aussie, Aussie yen. Euro, Aussie, Aussie yen.
Okay. How about a euro yen instead?
No, euro, Aussie, euro yen. Sorry, Aussie yen, Aussie yen. Euro, Aussie, Aussie yen.
I do it to myself enough. You don't have to start.
Then let's see, pound Kiwi, euro Kiwi.
Okay.
Pound Kiwi, euro Kiwi. And then pound yen, euro yen.
Okay. So
and Chris, for Monday and Tuesday on the third choice, add the pound US dollar on both days.
Okay. Righty. And leftovers from Tuesday is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And on Wednesday we have the US.
The US dollar, but I think it is also with the central bank, the Fed. So double check.
Oh, eventually it is, yes.
Yeah, yep. US dollar, yeah.
And the CAD.
The CAD, yeah.
And that's it.
That's it? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so we will have the first one, a very important one, pound US dollar or US dollar yen.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay,
pound US dollar or US dollar yen.
Hey, Rodolfo, early for you. Okay.
Then pound card, pound yen. Pound card, pound yen.
Yep. Why is this
And
not
then,
doing it? Okay.
and then Euro Yen, Pound Aussie, Pound Kiwi. So you can take a Pound Aussie, Pound Kiwi and add the Euro Yen.
The CPU hasn't swung up yet. Come on. Pound yen.
Euro Yen.
Yep, I knew that. Just checking. Okay, and if anybody thinks that I'm not doing a good job, you're welcome to do it yourself. Okay, leftovers. We've got the Aussie.
The Aussie, okay.
Okay, and on Thursday we've got the Swiss.
The Swiss, okay.
A big pound.
A big pound, and pound, okay.
Say two.
Okay, so we will have, let's see, Pound Aussie, Pound Kiwi. No, sorry, I went a bit too fast. Pound Aussie, Pound Swiss.
Okay.
Pound Aussie,
okay.
Pound Swiss. Then we will have, let's see, we have Pound Yen, Pound Kiwi. Pound Yen, Pound Kiwi.
Yep.
And then we will have Pound US Dollar, Aussie Yen. Pound US Dollar, Aussie Yen.
Okay, let's try this one.
Pound US Dollar, Aussie Yen.
Okay.
Okay.
And leftovers on Thursday, there's nothing after 5 p.m. And on Friday, we've got the pound.
The pound, so pound, and pound, yeah.
Okay, and the CAD. Biggie.
The CAD.
Oh, no, not Biggie.
The CAD, yeah, the CAD, yeah.
And the US dollar.
The US dollar, US dollar. Okay. So we will have, first of all, Pound US dollar, Pound Yen. So Pound US dollar, Pound Yen.
Yep.
Then we will have Pound Aussie, Pound Kiwi.
Okay.
And then we will have US dollar, Yen, Pound Swiss, Pound CAD. US dollar, Yen, Pound Swiss, Pound CAD.
Okay, we've done one of those.
So Pound Swiss, Pound CAD, US dollar, Yen. Yeah.
Why did that not copy? Huh. Oh, I need a space. That's it. Oh, okay. So rather than looking at all the pairs, the 11 pairs that we've selected, this chops it down to just a few. And the ones to start with are these top two lines first. There's no preference between them. Just go with those ones. They're the most likely to be reasonable movers. And if none of those are sort of to your liking, you can drop down to the third row. And if nothing there is to your liking, you could possibly have a look at these ones. Where are they? These ones here. Like I said, not as big a mover, but less stressful if you find you freaking out about some of the larger movements. Okay, if there's no questions, we'll move on. But if you do have questions, we can come back to it easily enough. So I'll pull this away. Thanks for that, Eusebio. Really helpful. I know you've been trying to do the general outlook for the week.
Yep. Yep.
So I'm not too sure about how to send this out to everybody without overloading the email server. And apologies for anybody who got caught up in last week's mess. The email service that we use decided not to renew one of our servers, and so images and links weren't being sent out properly. So, of course, untold crap at the back end, especially trying to fix things up. Anyway, after a wasted 2 days and backwards and forwards, it should be working now. Okay, but I'm not too sure how to send the thing out without hammering the service too much. So if somebody's got an idea, I could put them in the forum, but I could put them in the forum. The hassle is that we just want maxes to see this, not the general public. So if I include it in the NewsWatch list to say, hey, these are the top 10 pairs for the week, and here's the general outlook, then there's a bunch of public that will see it that we don't want to see. So scrolling parties video is about the best way to send it out, but every now and then the primer people and sometimes the standard people will miss out because we're doing higher level scrolling parties. So still to sort this one out. Anyway, okay, so general outlook, Eusebio.
Yeah, as you can see, last week I have explained that the OZ was still strong but weakening, and indeed this week we have seen the OZ dropping. So now, what is the general outlook for this coming week? As I see it, I still see the US dollar and the CAD strong. So you can erase the OZ, Chris. So yeah. So the US dollar and the CAD strong. Then I see the OZ and the euro still weakening. The OZ and the euro weakening, as well as the Kiwi and probably the yen. So the euro, the Kiwi, and probably the yen.
Mm-hmm.
Because we may still see some nice retracement in the yen, so the yen will be a little more risky. And then also to the downside, so the pound.
Not retracing.
No, not retracing. And a rather neutral Swiss.
Okay.
Then I see the stock market bearish.
You're making my thing bigger. Not supposed to do that, Eusebio. Okay.
I still see the stock market bearish.
Well,
Correct? I don't know what is it.
It's yeah, okay. So is that strong or up here?
It's difficult to. Can you show, for example, the S&P 500 on the daily time frame?
Okay.
Just a moment, just to show. And even a naked chart will be the job.
Yep. S&P.
Yeah. The S&P is always the reference in terms of the stock market.
Okay, 590. And
you
that's
take the daily time frame. Yeah, and can you show the right side of the chart?
I am.
Yeah, you see here if I have the mouse,
yep,
we are on a critical point because you see here that the price is reaching this support level.
Don't say it. Robert's in the room.
Sorry, Chris?
Don't say it. Robert's in the room.
No, but
he'll wet his pants.
We are already on this support level which has been broken. Then we have, in terms of price structure, so we have another very important support. So here, and if the price break out to the downside, this support level, we may see the price going further downward. Of course, we may have important retracement, like, for example, this retracement here, this pullback. So here, But for me, the trend is still a bearish trend, but the trend can accelerate if we have a breakout of this low. So we are in a critical period, as I was telling last week and since 2 weeks ago. So we have to pay attention with the stock market. But this is a good sign for the US dollar because this will strengthen the US dollar, as it is already strong for the moment.
It looks like you've activated Robert. I told you not to. I said don't.
Now, can you come back to the outlook because I have not finished? I still have some points to precise.
Okay. So what do we say over here?
So stock market bearish.
So strengthening, perhaps?
No. A retracement is not a strengthening.
Okay, I'm just trying to...
Stock market bearish, but possible retracement.
Wow. Bearish.
Stock market bearish, but maybe retracement. Yeah. Then oil, I still see oil. I still see crude oil bullish with probably a price objective around 113, 114.
Sorry, what do you see oil as?
Bullish.
Okay.
Bullish. With a possible target around 113, 114.
Okay.
And then what else? Gold bearish. We see gold bearish. Which seems strange, but this is what I see. Gold bearish. And for those who are interested, so for me the Bitcoin will be also is still bearish for me.
Is that Bitcoin or crypto in general?
Bitcoin. I don't analyze the other crypto, but they probably follow the same type of movement. Not necessarily. Bitcoin. Yeah. Bearish.